on the last two, but I'm glad to be with you again in person today. And this demonstration today is, as many of you will know, incredibly timely. Many of you will have seen in our newspapers today that China has refused the request from the Deputy Prime Minister, Angela Rayner, to provide information on the redacted plans for this new entity. It's obvious to me that if they refuse, they have something to hide. Those redacted plans would not be a cinema. They would not be a snooker room. They would not be a room, both together. They would not be a room for a ping pong table. They would not be a banqueting hall. In my view, those redacted plans indicate rooms that they intend to use as a torture chamber, as a spy center, as a room for cyber attacks and hacking, as a room to coordinate transnational repression, as a room from which they will tap into the wires, the many wires that go underneath that building from our two financial centres, the City of London and Canary Wharf. And so it is obvious that for that reason alone, if they refuse to provide information on those redacted plans, Angela Rayner should say no immediately. I welcome the fact that the government has delayed, because delay is better than saying yes. But to be honest, there is no need to delay any further. She could and she should make a decision today, right now, in response to our voices here today, to say immediately no to China.
Okay, so we are outside.
And besides the plans, there are so many other reasons to say no. Firstly, that building, the old Royal Mint Court, is a historic building in our national heritage. And within it, there is a historic abbey, or at least the site of a historic abbey. And if these plans go ahead, if China builds its embassy there...
China wants the biggest European embassy near Tower Bridge, which was the Royal Court, the Royal Mint Court originally.
They will have to have China's permission to do so. Secondly, that site is right next to the iconic Tower of London and Tower Bridge, two of the greatest symbols of this great city of London. That is a building that is part of our heritage. So we should
let people through, please.
To the Chinese Communist Party. Thirdly, the plans to build an embassy there threaten our national security and our values. Already, there have been so many examples.
What are you hoping to achieve today?
We want to UK government close the China mega MSC project. So
Okay, thank you, thank you. Hi, what are you hoping to achieve today? What are you hoping? Hiya. What are you hoping to achieve?
sorry.
Thing is, some don't speak English and some do. Hello. What are you hoping to achieve today?
I'm sorry.
No worries. I'll see the picture instead. Here you go, man. Hi. What are you hoping to achieve from this protest?
Something.
Oh, you don't want to? Okay, no worries, no worries. Well, I'll tell you why this matters to the UK, because the Royal Mint Court was bought by the Chinese government a good few years ago, and they tried to turn it into a mega embassy, which will be the biggest embassy in Europe, in the middle of London, really. At the moment, the government are wanting the Chinese government to explain what the grey areas are in their planning. There's some grey areas apparently in the planning, and the government want to know what they are, and the Chinese embassy so far haven't shown them what it is. And that's what the hold-up is. So it's been delayed, I found out, until October. It was supposed to be sorted by September the 6th, but now it's been delayed until October. I'm not on the road.
It's not about being on the road.
Right, leave me alone. I'm not in the protest, all right? I'm not in the protest.
You're not part of the protest?
I'm just going to say one thing.
Yeah, are you not part of the protest?
I am not part of the protest. I'm filming. I'm not going to have a conversation with you.
Ma'am, can you please move a little bit further? Ma'am, can you please, madam, can you please move further so people can cross comfortably?
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
People are not unable to crossing.
No.
You can point it towards
I've
me.
just said no.
Ma'am, can you please?
I'm just going to
I
show.
will continue.
I'm going
I
to show
will
people
continue,
where I'm
ma'am.
standing.
People are not.
I'm actually standing on the pavement.
Yes, people. Can you just move further
No.
so people can cross?
No. The answer is no.
Okay, your followers are going to most probably appreciate you.
The answer is no, mate.
And so, Angela Rayner, once again, we say no to China today. Don't delay, reject this mega embassy now. Thank you.
I'm standing on the pavement, and this guy is telling me to move.
Yes,
they told me to move from the road.
Blocking other people. That's why
I'm not blocking anybody. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what is in front of me. Right? Look, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch. What is that there? Hang on a minute. Look. What is that right beside me? Look. Can you see what that is? That's a bloody lamppost. That is a lamppost, right? And he's telling me that I'm blocking people. You see, when police overstretch their powers, that's what he's doing right now.
Do you really think
Look.
I care about
That's where I am. Look.
overstretching?
Can you see? There's nobody there, and he's overstretching his powers. I've come off the road, which is what they said to me to do, which I have done, and now I'm standing on the pavement where the curb is, and he's telling me that I should move because I'm blocking the pavement. And look at the pavement. Look. Can you see how the free-flowing people are?
I blame the lamppost personally. Look at that lamppost.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's just overstretched powers, man. There's the culprit. That was someone came to defend me from Speaker's Corner. He came to defend me. You know, when police sometimes when they have too much power and they think that they can just tell you what to do, and then when they realise they can't tell you what to do, they just start to be rude to you and try and make out that you're being an idiot or you're being obstructive or you're being this. They use all these different words. But if you've been doing this for a long time, you know what they're doing. You know what it's about. Anyway, let's get back to the protest. Before I was rudely interrupted. This is a Chinese protest, a protest against the Chinese mega embassy, guys.
They've now brought it in and they're under control. The control is
And,
what they're doing. They are collapsing bit by bit. CCP is controlling this process.
I'm trying to keep this area just as clear as possible.
Oh, leave me. Can you leave me alone, please? Honestly, just leave me alone. I've just had enough of you lot telling me what to do on the pavement. I've already come. I'm just going to say one thing to you, right? I'm going to say one thing to you. I came off the road, right? Like you said. I'm now on a public pavement and I would like to be left alone. Thank you.
I totally get that, but listen, there's a
Leave me
protest
alone.
going on.
Leave me alone.
I'm telling you.
I don't care what you're telling me. It's not against. It's not against the law for me to stand here, so I don't care what you're telling me. Do you understand? You understand that?
And the only way to do that is
Look how she's on the road. Look how she's on the road. Can you see how she's on the road?
need to get barristers.
Trying to tell me not to stand on the curb. Can you? No, I'm going to show. Look, for argument's sake, I'm going to show you where I'm standing. You see that curb? You see that curb? Look. Can you see my foot? That's where I'm standing. And it's not enough for them to tell me to get off the road. They want to tell me to get off the curb. Look, can you see that photographer there? Has he said anything? Have they said anything to him? No, they haven't. They've said nothing to them.
To be aware of that. So I'm not getting to advance for that. We're not
This is the position that I need to be in. I need to be in this position to film. And when people need me to move, I'll move around them. It's simple, isn't it? They get on my nerves. They get right on my tits, honestly. Literally ruined my video.
That is not right. This is England. This is UK. This is the land of Magna Carta.
So this
We have
is-
a right. And everybody who lives here, those who have visas, has the same rights. So we are fighting for you.
Traffic, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. And in the following, I would like to welcome Andy Ng, Reading Hong Kong, stand with the UK. Thank you.
大家好 ，The Reading UK Stand with Hong Kong， 亦都係香港前區議員，亦都係屈勁係自由民主黨嘅地區議會議員吳兆康。香港人，香港人，香港人，由年初去到2月、3月、4月，去到而家，我哋去咗大小嘅遊行，我哋好多人都去咗，有啲人去咗聽證會。 我哋香港人用盡我哋嘅方法，我哋用盡唔同方法，亦都喺香港人嘅支持之下，我吳兆康喺屈景咸地區議會通過咗議案去反對呢個超級領事。我哋用唔同嘅力量去彰顯香港人嘅力量，不斷一次又一次咁彰顯喺唔同嘅階層、唔同嘅層面去彰顯我哋嘅影響力。有人話咁樣做有乜用咧？去講我哋大少少唔同嘅係能夠。 佢不斷咁影響有傳媒去報導，包括香港人嘅傳媒，包括本地嘅傳媒。
What are you hoping to achieve from this?
For the UK security and the
佢而
financial
家再冇人可以低調
I'm not
暗底去通過呢個
English to
申
explain
請，
all the things.
再冇人
So just take
可
a
以
look
唔
at this.
面對國家安全
I can't take a leap because I'm impartial.
等等問題。
But it's great that you explained it and I've
今
shown it
日
on the, I've shown it on the video,
呢
yeah?
度
Thank you.
喺10號對面，我要話俾政府知道。 我知道喺政府內閣裏邊，可能我哋係冇人、冇物、冇聲音、冇代表，但係我吳兆康深信喺唐寧街號嘅外邊，反對向中共低頭，反對跨境鎮壓間諜中心，反對中國超級大使館嘅英國人係佔多數。大哥係咪啊？我哋要去聽下英國人嘅民意，大家啱唔啱啊？ 尋晚有報道話，尋晚嘅最新嘅報道有消息話，中共拒絕回應英國政府要求解釋圖則裏邊遮咗好多遮晒冚晒嘅部分，正正係社會各界唔同人嘅得鬥。我哋希望喺10號裏邊嘅人聽到，唔係淨係延遲再延遲，而係徹底否決申請呢個。 中共呢個全世界最大嘅獨裁國家，唔應該，亦都唔可以成為英國嘅親密伙伴。大家話係咪啊？最後同大家講，多謝大家今日嚟。相信無論係今日嘅集會，抑或未來嘅集會，無論係講反對中國超級使館，抑或爭取5+1 BNO 嘅權利，我哋大家一齊，我哋喺街頭先有力量，大家一齊，我哋喺議會有力量，大家一齊，我哋香港人。 喺英國先有力量，多謝大家！香港人，香港人。Let me say something in English. I'm Andy Siu Hong, the former councillor in Hong Kong, and a current New Democrat Rockingham Borough councillor. In the past many months, we have assembly, we have march, and working with World Council has passed a motion against the Chinese super embassy. Today, we come to tell Prince Sama, we hope our voice will go through the fences, go through the windows, and cut through the lights of the city. We want our voice of democracy and values to be heard. We want our voice of national security to be heard. We want our voice against the Chinese super embassy to be heard. As a former councillor from Hong Kong who lived in the UK, I urge you, Sama, please do not allow transnational repression to take place here. As a working councillor in the UK now, who has worked to support the Hong Kong community, I ask you, Sama, please do not let our democracy system to be destroyed when we stand up against the Chinese dictatorship. Additionally, yesterday we heard that the Chinese side refused to answer Angela Weiler questions about cover sessions of the forehead. I believe this is a humiliation to the British government. Angela, we must say no to this application immediately with a lot of reason. Do we want overseas police station? No. Do we want spy base? No. Do we want our country to depend on dictator? No. No matter the color of your skin, no matter where you come from, no matter which party you vote for, we all don't want the UK to be put at risk. We all don't want our freedom to be harmed. We all don't want this great country, the mother of the parliament, to suffer on our dictatorship. Can we stand firm for our safety? Can we stand firm for democracy? Can we stand firm with Hong Kong? We must stand firm from London to Brighton, from Reading to Scotland, from council to the parliament, on the street or on the line. Together, we are strong. Together, we will win. No matter how long it takes, and no matter how hard it may be, we will never surrender. Fight for freedom. Stand with Hong Kong. Go for Hong Kong. Go for Hong Kong. Hong Kong人. Hong Kong人. 多謝大家.
Thank you, Andy. Exactly, we need to stand together. And today we also have Representative Wang Qiuhua from the June 4th Sparks, because we know we need to crack down the CCP all together, not only with the Hong Kong people, but with Chinese community in China as well. Hi.
Thank you. Thanks to everybody. I'm from June 4th Sparks a group of exiles since 1989. Due to our involvement in Tiananmen protest that year, what happened to the memory of that movement? In the past more than 30 years, more than 36 years in Zhejiang, you cannot mention it. You put up a sign to commemorate it, you'll be taken away by police. That's how the Chinese government is doing to people's memory, to our critical voices, to people's rights to protest. In the 30 years since 1989, every year on the day of June 4th, we look to Hong Kong. Every year, next day, across the world, the great mainstream newspapers always had the photos from Hong Kong. Millions of people walked to street in Hong Kong for the first time in 1989 due to the June 4th massacre. After that, every year, Hong Kong people commemorated it, showing to the world Chinese people are not someone who know money only. We want our national memory, remember our heroes of June 4th protests. this tradition in Hong Kong was crushed due to the national security law since 2020. That's what the CCP could do to anybody, not just under their rule. In the UK, the first communities suffered memory loss was the business community. When they go to China, they learn how to be silent about so-called sensitive topics. The second community was academic community. 70 years ago, to expand their marketing inside Cambridge University was removed more than 3,000.
I don't target anybody's face, but I am just filming in public. But a lot of people have got masks, so you can't tell who they are anyway. I understand the sensitivity because of China and all that. So I don't go straight into people's faces. Do you understand? You got a mask on yourself. What's the problem? You got a mask on.
So what can you explain?
They have the mask, and also some of the
Oh, you mean your hair and your eyes? And all that?
yeah.
Oh, I got you.
And
I'm not. Oh, your family will recognise you. I see.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I'm not aiming at nobody.
Report to the National Security Police.
Oh, I see. Okay, I don't. Yeah, I understand your point. Yeah.
Exiles are to us Hong Kong new immigrants here, but to the British people themselves. Labour government has responsibility.
To be fair, sorry, mate. Sorry. Can I? Excuse me. Hello. Thanks. I don't normally, like when you're filming in public, normally I'd be. I'd normally be strict about it, but I understand their point with this one. Do you know what I mean?
And in the following, as we said a while ago,
normally, if I'm filming in public, I'm filming in public. Do you know what I mean? People can use masks if they want to. I don't. You know what I mean? Look after their own privacy. But on this occasion,
introduce your organization.
It's kind of a different ballgame altogether, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
I'm the Free Tibet campaign's lead, based in London.
I don't know if you heard what he just said, but I tried to get the microphone close to him anyway, so you could hear what he was saying, the reasons why and all that.
Thank you for being here today. We gathered here because something deeply.
But I think this. I'm going to leave it here, guys.
It's not happening in China, but it's happening right here in the heart of London. As Benedict Rogers has mentioned, the UK government has extended the deadline for China to reveal what their redacted embassy plans are. They have given them chance after chance to let them build a fortress of oppression, a monument to transnational repression on British soil. We cannot allow that to happen. Just this week, Chinese dictator Xi Jinping visited Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Tibetan Autonomous Region. But let me tell you the truth. No part of Tibet is autonomous. Over half of the country has been erased and been demarcated to China's other regions of Sichuan, Gansu, and Yunnan. Tibet is an occupied country. For 75 years, Tibetans have lived under China's iron fist, stripped of our freedom, our culture, our language, and even our right to worship. With the ongoing erasure of a nation, its people, there is nothing to celebrate. As Xi Jinping parades in Lhasa, repression inside Tibet only intensifies. During His Holiness the Dalai Lama's 90th birthday, Tibetans were arrested for simply praying, for whispering his name, for holding an image of their spiritual leader. They were also warned to not celebrate or even light candles to mark a special occasion. Imagine this, one of the world's most respected spiritual leaders, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate, and yet Tibetans cannot even say his name without fear of punishment. We have seen the tragic case of Tulku Hunkar Dorji Rinpoche, a revered Tibetan Buddhist leader who was harassed, targeted by the CCP even outside of Tibet. He was detained by Chinese and Vietnamese authorities inside Vietnam, and shortly after he died under suspicious circumstances. This is the highest levels of transnational repression to date. China is not only content to oppress Tibetans inside Tibet, they hunt us down across borders. Just this week, a Tibetan woman, Gongloki, the sister of a business.
Right, guys, I'm going to move on from this. I'm just going to go down Parliament Square.
Was so desperate after being
if nothing's going on in Parliament Square, I'm just going to end the live.
Jumped out of the first floor window of the building. Imagine the level of despair it takes someone to do that. That is what
just to round this Chinese protest off, right?
And yet the Chinese government
What they're on about is this, the Royal
in the heart of
Mint
our democracy,
Court.
a regime that sentences, jails, tortures, kidnaps, kills, rewarded with a mega
Chinese
amnesty.
government bought it.
If this project goes ahead,
It's 5
the UK
acres.
will be enabling the same repression.
And it's going to be, if they get approval from the
But this is
government,
not just about Tibet.
the weak government that we've got right now, by the way, it will be the biggest embassy in Europe. And apparently there's might be data cables at the bottom, in the basement, that could pose a risk. That's what I was told anyway, by somebody that I spoke to in this protest. But not only that, they were saying that they're afraid that they might get detained in the embassy and all kinds of shit. The government have delayed it until October. It was going to be sorted by the 6th of September, 9th of September, something like that. They've delayed it, and the reason why they delayed it, right, is because in the planning, there's a grey area that has been greyed out that China, as to date, hasn't told the government what it is. So the government is waiting for China to tell them what that grey area is before they approve it. So it looks like they're going to approve it, believe it or not. If I remember reading correctly, they paid 255 million for it. Chinese government. I'm not being funny, but the Royal Mint Court, 5 acres, 255 million in the centre of London. Come on, man. You didn't even go into 1 billion. What the? But can you imagine a foreign country having the biggest embassy in Europe? I mean, trust the UK, do you know what I mean? Trust our weak government to allow something like that. Oh man. Anyway, doesn't look like there's anything. I'm just gonna say hello to Phil before I cut off. And if you're not sure how to handle police, right, when you're doing a protest, just check back on this live. Oh shit. And you'll see it, you'll see how to handle them.
Hey.
Hello Phil, I'm on live.
No problem. So that would save 1.6 billion in the first year and then the full 2.3 billion after that. Not only that, the containers could be rented out, meaning you could make money for the tax pot. So solutions like that. Now that's great for all of us, but it's bad for whoever they've got the contract with.
What are you talking about? Let me get involved.
Why I end up getting put in prison. The sort of solutions I provide.
Oh, for when people get put in prison?
That was a solution for the homeless crisis. I'll just repeat it again,
okay.
just for the camera. I've got a video on my YouTube. I need to slightly amend it, but the principle's there. If you take a shipping container, divide it into 4 rooms, put front doors on it, insulate it, clad it, add a bed, sink, shower, toilet. You can plumb it all from the back, so you plumb all the containers together, have one little mothership container with the hot water coming from it and the generator for the electricity and whatnot. You can build these containers for £11,000 each. Now,
put them where, Phil? Put them where?
Whatever you want. They're a container. You just drop them. Simple, right? We've got loads of excess land we can put on. Now, what you can do is for 11 grand, if you've got one of those containers, you can transport them, you can stack them. You've got an emergency accommodation you can roll out at will. Now, it's not always going to be used.
He's talking about how to home the homeless in our country.
All the housing, yeah. So it wouldn't always be used. So any containers that aren't being used can be rented out to things like festivals and stuff like that. And that brings in income for the government. So it can make money, plus we'd own it, and it only costs £700 million for the whole thing.
Problem is our government doesn't have a Scooby-Doo about business.
Exactly. And right now we're paying £2.3 billion a year for the same amount of storage, which clearly isn't working because people aren't using it. And that's £2.3 billion a year that could be in the tax pot, i.e. not coming out of taxpayers' pockets.
Yeah. Thanks, Phil. Have a good night, yeah?
Thank you very much.
I'm off.
Come and join the chat.
Yeah. And are you your chat is on TikTok at 9 p.m. tonight, yeah?
TikTok, 9:30 every day. Everyone's welcome. If you're an arsehole, I won't block you, but I will ridicule you in front of everyone. Other than that, everyone gets along.
You're free speech, innit?
Free speech, yeah, it's nice and positive, as long as you're not insulting people. And you'll tend to find if you're coming in looking for an argument, you've gone to the wrong place, because we don't really argue. People come, they start arguing their point, the other side argues their point, and somewhere in the middle...
We debate.
We debate, but we debate like humans, not like them. It works, you know, people are agreeing from both sides of the spectrum. It's the way democracy should be, it's the way politics should be.
I'll end it there, mate.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you later, yeah? Have a good one, guys. All right, so the live is over, guys. I'm off. Like I said, go and check my short live of the embassy if you want to see what it looks like. That Chinese embassy, shit. I'm off. Thanks for joining, all that joined. You know, if you liked it, give us a like, man. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. See you later.